Welcome to the Divine Hangout. I'm your host, Hillary Jubilee. It is my intention that when you listen to this podcast, you experience an increase in peace, abundance, and divine miracles in your life experience. If you love all things spirituality, wellness, healing, manifestation, and miracles, you are in the exact right place at the exact right time. Let's enter the portal together. Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Hillary, and we are back with another episode of the Divine Hangout today. And today's video is about what to do when nothing is happening. Nothing appears to be moving, or changing, or shifting towards any of your manifestations. It's just Groundhog Day, that's my birthday, over and over again, like the same shit keeps happening over and over again. So like, what do you do when you don't see any movement on your manifestation journey and it's just feeling very stagnant? So I've definitely been here, and sometimes it literally feels like you're just living the same day over again. And for myself, I work a ton, so I just get lost in keeping busy and working, and then it's just like the same stuff over and over again. And I've had it before where it doesn't feel like I'm moving towards any of my goals or my dreams or my manifestations. And it's sort of like a rut where it's like, okay, I have all these dreams, like what am I doing? Like, so if you're in this spot, this video is for you. The first thing I'm gonna say is like, just see what like, are you exhibiting any of these habits? Okay, so one thing that I noticed that I was doing was arguing for my own limitations. And we do this for some reason. It's like, oh, I don't have this because X, Y, and Z. So for me, it was like, oh, I can't put any energy or time into my YouTube channel because I work multiple other jobs. I'm too busy. I'm too tired. Like, that's my dream, is to be a YouTuber, but I can't because X, Y, and Z, right? Like, that's all made up. There's like, everybody has excuses. You make time for what you care about. If you have time to watch a show, you have time to make a move towards your dreams, right? And then I made the choice and the decision to make a video every day for a year, because I'm gonna step into and embody being a YouTuber. And you know, it's doable. You know, it's a lot, but it's definitely doable. So arguing for your own limitations. Oh, I can't do that, or I don't have this because of this. And when you're doing that, you're acting and thinking and feeling from the state of being of not having what you want, which is perpetuating your current circumstances, right? So if we want to achieve something different, we have to think, feel, act, and embody and be something that we've never done. So it's a different energy, it's a different choice, it's different actions. So if you're doing the same stuff over and over again, if you're arguing for your own limitations, you're acting from the version of you who has your current circumstances. And if you're good with your current circumstances, that's fine. But if you want something else, you need to embody something else, right? So if you take a minute, what would the version of me who already has my dream life be doing? What would they feel like? How would they wake up in the morning? How would they carry themselves? And it doesn't mean that you have to go and spend money that you don't have on a new wardrobe so that you can like really embody the version of you. Like, it doesn't cost any money to get into the energy. So if you take a moment and write down what that version of you who already has what you want, how do they carry themselves? Do they walk into a room with their head up high? Do they make eye contact with people? Are they like friendly to strangers? Are they confident? Like, you can step into that energy at any time. If you're in the energy of like, I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough, I keep myself small because I don't have X, Y, and Z, or like, yeah, like you're in the energy of like, whatever energy that you're dominantly carrying is the energy and the version of you that is pushing out the 3D reality that you currently experience. So to do something different, like, are you doing the same thing over and over again? Is there a different choice? Who are the relationships that you have? Are there people that you feel like, are you gossiping with somebody? It's like every aspect of your energy contributes toward your energy as a whole. So like the people that you're talking to, if you watch the news all the time, the news is mostly negative stuff. It's putting a magnifying glass on all of the negativity of the world, right? So if you're watching the news every day and it makes you feel crappy and it makes you feel like helpless and just things like that, like what are you consuming? What TV are you watching? What are you listening to? What podcasts are you listening to? Like, what is the general energy? And like just cutting out things here and there that you don't feel are moving you towards your dream life. A big one for me was a toxic relationship. You know, it kept me in one place for a very long time, allowing disgusting behavior from my romantic partner for 2.5 years long. So people are your biggest energy blocks. So if you're in a relationship, whether that be romantic or a friendship or anything, that energy, if you're spending a lot of time with that person, you will, you know, pick up on the energy, and it really interferes with your life. So yeah, huge thing for me was, obviously it's not an easy feat to cut somebody out of your life, especially if you're in love with them. And sometimes it takes it to get really, really horrible before you finally make the move and do something for yourself. But just something to keep in mind, if there's negative people in your life, you know, you may consider chopping that off. Yeah, so arguing for your limitations, doing the same thing over and over again. What, like, helpful habits, like, is there some sort of spiritual practice, you know, whatever that may be for you, that makes you feel connected and in tune with your higher self or with God or with the universe. Huge one is meditation. I know for myself, when I meditate every day, it really brings me into alignment and makes the day move smoother, and it makes me more able to connect with my intuition and make choices, you know, from a more centered place, reduces like little negative things that would happen throughout the day, reduces arguments with people, reduces my triggers. Like, it's just like overall makes life move more smoothly, in my opinion. There's other things like journaling, you know, if you, whether that be journaling out like feelings that you want to get out, or even having a journaling practice every day for manifestation, like writing in present tense as if you already have what you want and feeling into that. So it's not really the technique that you're doing. So journaling is like, can be like scripting, can be like a manifestation technique. It's not like the technique that manifests, it's you and your energy. So regardless of what you're doing, meditation is kind of a different thing. It's a different level. It's just like connecting with your breath and not thinking, just quieting your mind. That's kind of a separate thing, which is magical and does help things come in quicker. But techniques like journaling, affirming, visualizing, those types of things, whatever feels good to you, it doesn't matter. But just having some sort of practice that you do every day to get you into the energy of that future you will, you know, make things move along. So if you're arguing for your own limitations, doing the same thing every day, not practicing getting into a different energy, then you're just going to keep on getting the same results. If you want something that you've never had, you've got to do something that you've never done. And yes, so when you're talking about your current circumstances, so whether you're complaining or whatever, like everything that comes out of your mouth, you are casting spells. Your words are spells. So whenever you're speaking, if you're complaining, if you're judging, all of that energy seems like it's going out of you, but actually you're putting that on yourself. So any judgments, any complaining, any negative speaking, like obviously no one's perfect, but like just becoming aware of where your thoughts and where your words are. Your thoughts are also something that can manifest out in the world. Like, it's not to be fearful of every single thought, but like just becoming aware. Like, are you having a thought in your mind when you see someone walk down the street and like you're judging them in your head? Like, that doesn't come from a place of love. That keeps you down. When you, speak out those judgments to somebody else or gossip about somebody, then that again is bringing you down, because everyone and everything is the self pushed out. It's a Neville Goddard principle, which just means there is no out there, and the whole 3D reality and your outside world is a reflection of the mind and the imagination, including your own physical body. It's all a reflection of the mind. So however you're treating other people is how you're treating yourself. When you treat yourself with love and respect, that will ripple out into your world. When you treat others with love and respect, that will ripple back into your life. So always keeping with the golden rule, and treating others how you want to be treated, and just becoming aware of like how you're thinking and speaking and acting towards other people. If you're treating people less than how you would want to be treated, then that's a problem and it's keeping you down, right? You want to make sure that you're putting out love and good vibes, which is another huge thing. So when you're complaining, when you're speaking ill of people or ill of yourself even, you are speaking about your current reality, your current circumstances. You're observing what is, you're talking about what is, and you're keeping yourself in alignment with what is. So if we can shift to what you're grateful for every day, if we can shift to making a comment, like a positive comment about somebody, or, you know, noticing the good in other people, and really just gradually shifting towards just a more loving perspective in general, that is the shit that gets things moving in your world. If you're seeing the same thing over and over again, what am I doing that is the same over and over again? And how can I shift the way I'm thinking, feeling, acting, embodying, and showing up to shift, see a shift out there? But the caveat is we don't just say something loving and then look around for something to have changed. You want it to come from the energy of a truly genuine and loving place, because you just want to extend that love, not looking around for that immediate reflection so that it benefits you. Although it does benefit you when you're loving to other people, the piece to it is you don't want to be doing it just for that. So yeah, that's my little video about how to get out of a rut. Are you doing the same thing over and over again? Are you complaining about your same circumstances? Are you gossiping? Are you lying? Are you doing things that don't feel aligned? And again, your body will tell you whether it feels good or bad. So listening to yourself, sending love to you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.